What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am, and today we're gonna go back to Florida. That's right, 2 Florida stories, 1 week. Just because this one was absolutely insane, bro. Earlier I said we should cancel Florida, and this dude just furthering the case because we have a man who tried to throw an alligator onto a restaurant. I don't actually want Florida canceled. I don't know what would give me content for this channel. It's just, goodness gracious, this state is literally a Grand Theft Auto campaign. The headline that got my attention was, Florida man tries to throw live gator onto building's roof. And this already raises a couple of questions that I feel like really need to be answered. First of all, what did he think throwing a gator onto the roof would accomplish? You know, it's not like there's anybody eating up there. It's not like there's any workers up there. You're not going to scare anyone away. If anything, you're just throwing an alligator onto a roof to throw an alligator onto a roof, right? Which, why? B, why is this Florida man strong enough to be like just carrying an alligator up something without being bitten? How does that even happen, dude? This live alligator like just being manhandled by this man up some stairs. Pretty out there, but hey, I guess to each their own. Do what you gotta do. But also, what did this place do to make this man so mad that he was like, that's it, a bad Yelp review's not gonna be enough. Nothing's gonna be enough unless I give this place something for them to talk about. I'm gonna grab an alligator and angrily put it on the roof. Like, dude, did he order some crocodile that came raw, so he brought an alligator that was alive? I just don't understand how this, like, pops up in your mind, bro. A Florida man told police officers he was teaching it a lesson when he tried to throw a live alligator he had stolen from a miniature golf course onto the roof of a beachside cocktail lounge, authorities said. Yes, what is also known as the Steve Irwin approach. You try to become friends with the alligator. You take it to a cocktail lounge, get it some drinks, get it up on the roof, get it talking. I also love how he's like trying to teach it a lesson, bro. Didn't you go steal it from the miniature golf course? Like, it's not like this is some wild alligator that, you know, took a bite at him when he was riding a bike or something. Like, he literally went out of his way to get this alligator. So teaching it a lesson is kind of bizarre when you kidnapped it in the first place. That's like kidnapping somebody, they're annoying, and you're like, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Well, you wouldn't have to be teaching them a lesson about being annoying if you didn't take them in the first place now, would ya? This alligator's trying to bite me. I gotta teach it a lesson. Well, why is it trying to bite you? I crawled into its home at 2 in the morning, dragged it out, and brought it on my adventure through southern Florida. But what alligator wouldn't want to do that? It's like an alligator's dream to party with me in South Beach. That had to have been the most confusing wake-up call that alligator had ever experienced, bro. He's just chilling. It's already bad enough to be like an attraction at a mini golf course, right? But then some drunk dude's like crawling in your cage to take you, mumbling something under his breath about how he's gotta teach you a lesson and, like, you know, doing a really bad Steve Irwin impersonation and saying, crikey, over and over and over again. I know that was crocodiles, all right, close enough. Like, that must have been one confusing morning for that alligator, never being outside the cage before and going to this right away. You got to meet some cops, though. I guess that was pretty cool. Probably never seen that before. Actually, it's Florida. Who am I kidding? The cops have definitely been to this mini golf course a plethora of times. It's Florida. A 32-year-old man was arrested early Thursday when Daytona Beach Shores police officers spotted him attempting to throw a gator onto the roof of a cocktail lounge located on Highway A1A, according to a police report. The officers then saw the man take the alligator by its tail, hit it against the awning of the building, throw it to the ground, and stomp on it twice. Alright, this dude's a massive jerk, bro. I feel like he kind of deserves some jail time for that. You kidnapped an alligator, took it to throw it onto the roof. It didn't get onto the roof fast enough, maybe because it's an alligator, and so you abuse it? This guy's a capital douche, bro. This has got to be just a transplant Floridian. It's not a native Floridian because everyone knows that real Florida men respect alligators. Dude, I also love how the police saw this. Like, nobody called this in. This guy, A, is a jerk. We've established that. I don't like him anymore. There is no comedy to this because he, like, hurt the gator, poor guy. But what I will say is, imagine you're a cop, dude. It's like 3 in the morning. Nothing's really, actually, it's Daytona Beach. There's always something going on. But, like, you've had a pretty boring night. Just a lot of unruly people. You look over and see a guy just trying to, like, through the sheer power of his muscles, lift up an alligator and throw it onto the roof. And then when it doesn't do it, he starts trying to fight the alligator. Maybe that's the lesson he was trying to teach it, bro. He was trying to teach it to, like, believe in itself and climb up onto the roof, and it didn't. Dude, I just really gotta know what the cops said to him when they walked up. Sir, are you aware that that's an alligator? He's like, oh, I thought this was a dash hound. Obviously, the guy definitely had to have gotten arrested. You can't just let him loose with that. Like, technically, I feel like this is kind of attempted armed robbery. That's a joke, obviously, but let me explain. What's a more terrifying weapon to rob a cocktail lounge with than a live alligator? You go in holding it, you're like, give me the money, otherwise I'm letting this guy loose. The man from Homestead, Florida, was taken into custody and charged with possession and injury of an alligator, unarmed burglary of an occupied dwelling, theft and criminal mischief. So this guy was just on a crime spree that night. I also love that in Florida, a real crime that you can be charged with, like literally charged with, is possession of an alligator, an injury of an alligator. Like not even just, pet abuse or like something like that, but just specifically possession and injury of an alligator, because this is such a common problem in Florida that they were like, look, we got to give it its own charge. There are way too many people that are stealing alligators getting charged the exact same way as people that steal dogs. And we just can't have a society like that, dude. What an interesting rap sheet. Yeah, I got charged with possession of an alligator. I'm telling you, the unarmed burglary should be up to armed burglary. I consider an alligator a weapon. A prehistoric killing machine being in my house while you're robbing me is definitely more scary. You know what I mean? Tell me that wouldn't be scary, bro. Look at this weapon in my game. You see that dragon? They think that dragons were just like dinosaur fossils that medieval people found, right? Nope. It's an alligator. Alligators are dinosaurs. This guy took a dinosaur to the scene of a crime and didn't get charged with having a weapon? Criminal mischief. That's just like the least, just what does that mean? In my opinion, mischief has always sounded really fun. Like, we're up to some mischief, criminal mischief. Is that what you call it when you're trying to throw an alligator on top of something for no reason? Is that like the criminal word for trolling? Well, officer, I was just trying to troll this cocktail bar and, that's a criminal mischief, son. Ain't no trolling this side of Daytona Beach. Everybody knows that. You know how crazy you have to be to get the police's attention in Daytona Beach. I'm sure the stuff they see on a daily basis is already wild enough. This guy just took it above and beyond. The man told officers that he had stolen the gator from an enclosure at a nearby miniature golf course. An online court docket showed no attorney for the man, who remained in jail Friday morning. Well, the reason he's not going to get an attorney is because no attorney's going to take this case. Yeah, I admitted to the cops that I broke into the miniature golf course, stole the alligator, then abused the alligator in front of the cops while also breaking into a place and throwing it on the roof. And the lawyer would be like, and you told them that you did all of it. Yeah, well, why'd you do it? That damn gator needed to be taught a lesson. And I bet you most lawyers are going to be like, best of luck, but I'm not the man for this case. Good luck, though. What lawyer wants to take this case, dude? I guess maybe in Florida you got enough lawyers that are like, one guy's the expert at possession of alligator, he gets everybody off. You see, my client never actually put a leash on the gator. Now, I don't know about you, but what type of pet doesn't have a leash, ladies and gentlemen? That's right. He did not possess the gator. What type of miniature golf course has an alligator on display, too? Everything about this just raises more questions rather than answers. What about mini golf, right? Like the sport where it's supposed to just be families kind of putting around is like, this isn't good enough. We have a mini golf course, but what we really need to bring in business is a live alligator on hole 14. Everybody's just super passionate about gators these days. Like, is that on their bulletin board? Come play miniature golf with a live alligator? Because if they're not using it for advertising or like trying to be a gimmick, and they just really truly do have a random alligator just in a random hole that you don't know about, that's got to be the worst life for the alligator of all time. Just tourists and random people just swinging golf balls at you, and you're not even the star of the show. This is probably the best night of the alligator's life up until the little fight, dude. Up until this guy started being a jerk to him for no reason. He was probably having a good time outside of the miniature golf course for the first time. Why isn't PETA fixing stuff like this, bro? They're too worried trying to get me to stop eating chicken nuggets from McDonald's when they should be saving the alligator from miniature golf courses in Florida. This is like the Tiger King of mini golf, dude, but with gators instead. Gator boy. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. I just thought this article was super out there, and because we already talked about Florida once this week, I just figured I would share it with y'all. If you enjoyed, I would really appreciate you taking just a quick second to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the video. And if you really want to support the channel, you can use code Scrubae at the G Fuel checkout, the best energy drink for gamers. Turn on subscriptions and notifications. If you want more content, I have a podcast called The Scuffed Cast. You can find a link to that down below, along with a link to the merch that's on your screen now, aka the coolest merch to ever exist. A link to that can also be found in the description. But, yeah, other than that, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. I'm going to go steal an alligator now. Hopefully you guys don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and hopefully I'll see you guys all next time with another video. And a big, big thank you to all the members on this channel. You guys are gods. I'm out. Peace.